everybody, we are having our normal morning routine. Before I am going with you to the gym, it will be super exciting because I have the most intense leg workout for you and I will walk you through. But before that, I need definitely my coffee, I need to have my bathroom time, and I need to eat my oatmeal. So I will do that first and then I will talk to you later. So this is the best cup ever. It's the best present Mike has gotten.
It was my birthday present.
Now it's mine because I hate when my coffee gets cold. It has this heating thing and then you can adjust it with an app and set the temperature and it's just amazing. After I had my coffee, I put my workout clothes on and I put on some more layers because it's fall, it's not so warm anymore and I don't like to start my workout cold. And in the next step, I'm going to prepare our oatmeal. Mike likes his oatmeal a little bit different than I like mine, but this process is a very particular one, so I'm not going into detail in this video right now. I also showed my oatmeal variations a lot of time on Instagram, so you can check out my highlights there, and I'm going to enjoy this now. All right, everybody, I hope you're ready. We are ready. We just feel very fueled. We had our oatmeal, we had our bathroom time, as I said, we had our coffee. So now we will get ready to walk to the gym, which is thankfully very close to our flat, and we will hit a lower body session with a glute and hamstring focus. And actually that's a workout, or it's the first workout of my very newly and fresh released training plan within my app, the Art of Health app, and it is the following plan of the first one, which was Create You Phase 1. So now I just released Create You Phase 2, so all my app users can progress in their aesthetic and in their performance goals. And to be honest, this would have been a workout plan that I would look for. This is why I built it, obviously. And I get so many requests about my training and how to build the perfect training plan. So this new feature of the training plans within my app, like I said, very new, but also something that I was looking forward for so long, and it's just the beginning. So I want to gather as much feedback as I can, so please let me know what you would like, what you prefer, what you want to see in the app so it's perfect for you, so it helps you to reach your goals, because I will continue to develop the app and to build training plans based on your feedback so that I can help you the most with your goals. And I must say the app is now just available in German, but I want to build also my international community because I got so many requests if I can do the app in English, and the more requests I get, the faster I would build the app in English or translate it into English. So stay tuned for that. But to my German community, I will always be there for you. If you have any questions in German, please feel free to email me or to write it in the comments. I hope that you enjoy this workout and I see you later. All right, everybody, so we arrived at the gym and we will start first with some mobility and glute activation, so we can actually hit the right positions and the full range of motion in our lower body exercises. This is a must. Please don't skip ever mobility. Who follows me a little bit longer on Instagram knows that I love mobility, and it will help you not only to be better in your training sessions, but also to prevent any injuries. We will start with some banded stretches. They will actually help you to even enhance the stretch because you actively have to push with your hips against the band. So make sure you really squeeze your butt. And if you want to increase the intensity even more, you can reach with your arm to the side. And to open up your hips a little bit more, we are also going to do a banded pigeon stretch. You might be already familiar with the traditional pigeon stretch, and the band again helps us to pull a little bit more to the side where we actually want to open up to, and try to have your shin as square as possible in front of your body. But if the angle needs to be a little bit smaller for you, that's totally fine. You can see that I have to do this as well, and the most important thing is that you feel a good stretch in your glutes. Okay, for the stretches I used actually a medium heavy resistant band, but you can also use a very light one. Use one that makes you feel the stretch. For the monster walks, which are next and that activate our glute medius, I use a little lighter one, so I can actually push my knee out to the side. You step into the band and then you will hold it tight and push your knee outwards. So try not to cave in, but actually push it out so you activate your glute medius. Latest now, your glutes should be warmed up, so it should burn actually, so do as many reps as you need in order to feel that. And then we will go over to our main workout, and the first superset is back squat and single leg deadlift. So we will perform both exercises after each other, and then we do the resting period. This is called a superset. When you see in my plans A1 and A2, for example, that means these exercises are performed after each other immediately, and then you do the rest. All right, you saw that I did a full squat and then a quarter squat. So this is what you see in the plan, 1 and a quarter squat. This is something that I actually was inspired of or from my husband, who is holding the camera right now. And I love this variation because you really can make use of the highest moment of contraction for your glutes and your hamstrings, and to go up again makes it so much harder. So don't be frustrated if you can use a little less weight than usual. This is much harder. I always recommend doing at least one set with an empty bar to feel your positions, and then slowly increase until you have your working load, and then you can start counting the actual working sets. All right, whenever you have a superset, make sure when you start your first working set that all the equipment is ready to go, but I make sure in my training plans that you have supersets that are not like you have this one machine there and the other machine could be in the other side of the whole gym. So the kettlebells or dumbbells you can use as well for this exercise. You can carry them everywhere. So I have my load here. I hope that's not too much, we will see. But I would like to explain the exercise because it is very balanced dependent, and it can make you very frustrated if you're like, oh my gosh, I always fall to the side. A single leg deadlift is performed like that. It looks like that. And what happens oftentimes is that the hip wants to rotate up. So we want to avoid that by pushing the glute towards the ground so the hips are square. That allows you to stay balanced as well when you push your knee to the side. That stabilizes you as well. That activates your glute med, your quad muscle, and prevents you from caving in. That's why we did all the glute prep in the beginning. Okay, so the second superset is a curtsy lunge, which I love because it hits the inner thigh and stretches a little bit the outer glute and has a little different target than a normal lunge. I put that in a superset with weighted sumo squat jumps. This is for our explosiveness, and it also triggers a different stimulus to hit our muscles that need to contract really fast, so that we build athleticism and also not only are athletic but look athletic. For the third superset and the last one before the finisher, we will work on our posterior chain isolated, and we would do hyperextensions. I have this GHD, but in most of the gyms you have this angle one, which is like this. Then we will superset it with Swiss ball hamstring curls. If you don't have a Swiss ball, then you can use a rower or a medicine ball, which I will show you in the next sequence. If you ever feel like this is not enough, you can hold a weight in front of your chest. But for the first week of my program, I think you don't need a weight in front of your chest because it's higher reps in the first week. And the following weeks, we would decrease the reps so you can increase the intensity / weights. The row version is much harder than a ball. It is a hard exercise anyways because it works the hamstrings so isolated. But make sure, no matter which variation you're doing, if you use a Swiss ball, a rower, or a medicine ball, that you push your hip up, because many people let them sink, so we don't want to have an angle. You want to be straight with your hips. So you should have a constant glute bridge hold. So only your heels go back and forth, but this stays straight. As you saw, this is the finisher. It's optional, so if you're short on time, I recommend you leaving the finisher out. But if you have some extra time, it's maximum 10 minutes, it's 3 sets, just to get our heart rate up in the end and get some core work in. So it's usually for my finishers, which I love, conditioning and core piece. You can also see in the corner the easier versions. I put that also in the plan in case you need to start with another level, which is no problem. And the best tip that I can give you for the step up for a common forward is pushing with your front leg, not with your back leg. So the front leg does the work. And for the leg raises on the floor, the most important cue is here to have your lower back on the ground, so to keep it on the ground. Alright, so this workout should take you not more than 1.5 hours total with warming up and cool down. I am faster because I know the exercises and I'm familiar with it, so you will go through it faster as well once you repeat it over and over again. But you will have little changes for the finisher, so it's not getting boring for the next coming weeks. Now we have our cool down, which is one exercise that I do recommend you doing if you want more or need more mobility. Feel free to do more. Our cool down exercise for this day is a kneeling lat stretch. So you kneel down with your butt on your heels and then you reach forward and try to really pull your arms almost away, if that makes sense. So you grab the floor and then you pull away, or even shift to the side so you feel your lat and your spine can relax a little bit. All right, everybody, we are done here for today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'm honestly ready for some food, so don't forget to fuel afterwards. And if you're currently already using my app, or if you will use my app, which is linked below in the description, then feel free to give me feedback. You will see the email address that you can contact me or write in the comments. And if you like these type of videos, let me know, because then I can produce more of these videos and can help you even more in your performance and in your aesthetic goals.